Friends, before going to the exercise, let us see some basics. We have discussed earlier these basics, right? We know this sin theta is opposite by hypotenuse, cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse, tan theta is opposite by adjacent, and so on. See this in this particular exercise, we need this new formulae. Is sine 90 degrees minus theta is cos theta. Cos 90 degrees minus theta is sin theta. Tan 90 degrees minus theta is cot theta. Cot 90 minus theta is tan theta. Cosecant 90 degrees minus theta is secant theta. Secant 90 degrees minus theta is cosecant theta. See, here theta is an acute angle. So 90 degrees minus theta is also an acute angle. Anyway, we know from the table earlier we have discussed in a table of particular angles, right? Values of trigonometric ratios, six trigonometric ratios are particular values 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees. We know. Tell me what is the value of sine 30 degrees? 1 by 2. What is the value of cos 60 degrees? That is also 1 by 2 from the table. But see, this is cos 90 degrees minus 30 degrees. 60 degrees is 90 degrees minus 30 degrees, right? Is it not? So cos 90 degrees minus 30 degrees is 1 by 2. Sin 30 degrees is 1 by 2. See this point. Sin 90 degrees minus theta is cos theta. Cos 90 degrees minus theta is sin theta. See this formula. Cos 90 degrees minus theta is sin theta. If theta is 30 degrees, this is of the form cos 90 degrees minus theta. Is it not? Right? This can be replaced by what? Sin theta. So sin of theta is 30 degrees. So this is sin 30 degrees. Right? This is 1 by 2. Is it not correct? Yes. In the same way. So if I am asked to find out the value of sine, let us say 60 degrees, I can consider this as sine 90 degrees minus 30 degrees, because 60 degrees can be written as 90 degrees minus 30 degrees, but sine 90 degrees minus 30 is cos theta. Sine 90 degrees minus theta is cos theta, so this can be written as sine 30 degrees. Both are same. If I can remember the value of cos 30 degrees, that also will be equal to sine 60 degrees, so either of the expressions will give me the answer, right? Anyway, as that question demands, we will change the expression using these formula. See, let us say I want to find the value of sine 68 degrees. If I know the value of cos 22 degrees, can you tell me, is there any relation between these two? Yes. If you can observe, sum of these two angles 68 degrees plus 22 degrees is 90 degrees, is it not? They are complementary angles. What are they? Complementary angles. Complementary angles. If theta plus, or if a plus b is equal to 90 degrees, a and b are called complementary angles of each other. So in that case, this formula will hold good. So what in this particular case, see, I am able to see that these two values are equal, because 68 can be written as 90 degrees minus 20 degrees, right? From this relation, 68 degrees can be replaced by 90 degrees minus 22 degrees. So this is, but this is of the form sin 90 degrees minus theta, that can be replaced by cos theta. So this is cos 22 degrees, right? Of course, I know the value of cos 20 degrees, so I will substitute that value here. I will get the answer, right? That way we can solve the problems. Let us see now the exercise now, right? Exercise. Let us see 8.3. You're having textbooks now. See your textbook. Question number 1. Evaluate. It has got 4 parts. Let us see the first part. Sine 18 degrees upon cos 72 degrees. This is the first part. Yes. I am supposed to solve this or evaluate, find the value of this. Do you observe any relation between these two angles? Do you know the value of sine 80 degrees directly? No. You know the value of 6 trigonometric ratios for some particular angles. They are 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees. Of course, we have learned them in earlier exercise. We have debated them. We have practiced how to write the values, all the values of the table also, right? Anyway, now of course 18 degrees is not there in the table, 72 degrees is not in the table, so I cannot write the value of sine 18 degrees. I don't know. Value of cos 72 degrees is also I don't know. But why this question is asked now in this exercise? Can you guess? Yes, these are the relation you can use to solve the questions, right? Do you find any relation between these two angles? Yes, they are complementary angles. Sum of these two angles is 90 degrees. Clearly 18 degrees plus 72 degrees is 90 degrees. So we can use this formula anyway. So let us convert either the numerator or denominator into other form. That means, let us say, let us convert the numerator. Let us leave the denominator as it is. I am writing denominator as it is. I am converting numerator. See this like this. This is sine. I am replacing 18 degrees by 90 degrees minus 72 degrees. Can I write like that? Because 18 degrees plus 72 degrees is 90 degrees. That is an observation. Of course, we know add these two, you will get 90 degrees now. Yes, because we know that if two angles are complementary angles, that is if sum of two angles is 90 degrees, I can use these formulae. That's why I have observed the given angles. I have found out that these two angles are complementary angles. So I am converting one particular ratio like this, right? I am using this formula now. I will simplify further. Yes, tell me what this is of the form sine 90 degrees minus theta is not. Yes, sine 90 degrees minus theta can be written as cos theta. So this can be written as cos 72 degrees. Of course, upon already cos 72 degrees is there. Yes, simply these two are equal, so they can get cancelled. They will get cancelled, and your answer is 1. Yes. Next, let us see second part. Tan 26 degrees upon cot 64 degrees. Yes, you are supposed to find the value of this. Yes, in the same way, what have you observed? Yes, you don't know the value of tan 26 directly. You don't know the value of cot 64 degrees also. But you have observed that there is a relation between these two angles. Yes, what you have observed is sum of these two angles is 90 degrees. 26 degrees plus 64 degrees is how much? 90 degrees. They are complementary angles of each other. So I can use this formula. So what I will do? I will keep one of these numerator and denominator as it is and convert the other one to another form. So let us leave the denominator as it is. Let us say I am leaving the cot 64 as it is. I am changing the form of the numerator. Yes, how shall I write? I will replace 26 degrees by 90 degrees minus 64 degrees. Can I write like this or not? Yes, because they are equal. 26 degrees can be replaced by 90 degrees minus 64 degrees because these two are equal. Now this is of the form tan of 90 degrees minus something. Tan of 90 degrees minus theta can be written as cot theta. Yes, so this is cot 64 degrees upon, of course, denominator is also cot 64 degrees. Yes, these two are equal, so your answer is again 1. Yes, third part. Cos 48 degrees minus sin 42 degrees. That is the question. Yes, think. Do you know the value of cos 48 degrees directly? No. Do you know the value of sin 42 degrees directly? No. So what shall we do? How will you think? Yes, you're thinking if there is any relation between these two angles. Yes, you're finding if they are complementary angles, because if these two angles are complementary angles, you can use this formula. Yes, you have observed that sum of these two angles is 90 degrees. Yes, is it not? 48 degrees plus 42 degrees. What is the value? 90 degrees, right? So 48 degrees I will replace that by 90 degrees minus 42 degrees, because if I can write like this, I can use this formula, that's why. So I am leaving the second term as it is. I am writing the first term cos 90 degrees minus 42 degrees. I am leaving the second term as it is. Yes, this is, now tell me, this is of the form cos 90 degrees minus theta. What is cos 90 degrees minus theta? Sin theta. So I can write this as sin 42 degrees. Yes. Of course, minus sin 42 degrees is already there. Yes. These two terms are equal. So difference is 0. 0 is the answer for this question. Yes. This is part 3. Next, let us see part 4. What is part 4? Cosec 31 degrees minus sec 59 degrees, that is given. You are supposed to find the value of this expression. Yes, as usual. Do you know the value of cosecant 31 degrees directly? No. Do you know the value of secant of 59 degrees directly? No. So what shall we do? How shall we think? Yes, we are thinking that is there any relation between these two angles? Yes, we have found that sum of these two angles is 90 degrees, is it not? 31 degrees plus 59 degrees is 90 degrees, is it not? 90 degrees. So I can write 31 degrees as 90 degrees minus 59 degrees, because if I write like this, that will be useful to solve this question. That's why I am simplifying it like this. Cosec 31 degrees, in the place of 31 degrees I am writing 90 degrees minus 59 degrees. I am leaving the second term as it is. Yes. Now tell me, as usual, this is of the form cosec 90 degrees minus something. Cosec 90 degrees minus something is secant of that something. Yes, so I can write this as secant of this something, that is 59 degrees. Of course, minus secant of 59 degrees is already there. Yes, these two are same, so difference is 0. So your answer is 0. Next, let us see question number 2. Question number 2. It has got two parts. First part, show that tan 48 degrees multiplied by tan 23 degrees multiplied by tan 42 degrees multiplied by tan 67 degrees is equal to 1. That is the question given. You are supposed to prove this. It has got left hand side part, right hand side part. Right hand side part is 1. Left hand side part has product of 4 trigonometric ratios. This is tan 48 degrees is 1 trigonometric ratio, tan 23 degrees is 1 trigonometric ratio, and so on, right? Product of 4 ratios. You are supposed to simplify, of course. You are supposed to show that left hand side part is equal to right hand side. How shall we proceed? Yes, let us start at left hand side part and simplify and prove. Let us show that that is equal to 1, which is right hand side part. That's why we are going to show now, prove that, right? See, left hand side part is this, tan 48 degrees and so on. What have you observed? Do you know the values directly of tan 48 degrees or tan 23 degrees or tan 42 degrees or tan 67 degrees? No, you don't know the values. You know the values of tan, the ratio, trigonometric ratio tan. For some specific angles, there are 5 specific ratios. What are they? 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees. Of course, you know. But these angles are different. So you cannot write the value of this directly and simplify, right? So what? How you are supposed to think? Yes. What else you know in trigonometry? You know these relations, right? Now, so if theta and 90 degrees minus theta, of course, they are complementary angles. Then you have these relations. So if two angles, sum of two angles is 90 degrees, they are called complementary angles, and we have these relations. So now you are observing these given angles. You are observing these angles. Do you find any two angles whose sum is 90 degrees? Yes? Yes? Yes. This is 48 degrees. This is 42 degrees. Sum is 90 degrees. 48 plus 42 is 90. In the same way, 23 degrees, 67 degrees. Sum is 90 degrees. 23 plus 67 is 90. So they are complementary angles. So you can use this formula, these 6 formulae you can use, right? So how shall we proceed? Yes, in these two terms, I am leaving one term as it is and changing the form of other term. Let us say I want to change this. See, 48 degrees plus 42 degrees is equal to 90 degrees. That's what I have observed. I will replace 48 degrees by this 90 degrees minus 42 degrees. So this, I will write this as for tan of 90 degrees minus 42 degrees. Right? Of course, in the same way, of these two, what have you observed? 23 degrees plus 67 degrees is 90 degrees. So 23 degrees can be replaced by 90 degrees minus 67 degrees, or 67 degrees can be replaced by 90 degrees minus 23 degrees. Either of these two you can do, right? Of course. So let us say I will replace 23 degrees by 90 degrees minus 67 degrees, and I will leave this other term as it is. So I am leaving this term as it is, I am leaving this term as it is. Simply I am converting these two terms now first. I have converted this. I have replaced 48 degrees by 90 degrees minus 42 degrees. In the same way, I am replacing 23 degrees. Yes, how? 23 degrees by 90 degrees minus 67 degrees. I have replaced. Multiplied by, for better understanding, I am using these symbols, multiplication. Multiplied by tan 42 degrees is already there. I am leaving it as it is. Multiplied by tan 67 degrees is there. I am leaving it as it is. Yes. And simplifying further. Yes. Tan 90 degrees minus theta. Tan 90 degrees minus something. This is of that form. Because to use this formula only, I have converted that. Yes, obviously. Yes, tell me now. Tan 90 minus theta can be replaced by cot theta. So I can write this as cot of 42 degrees multiplied by, in the same way, tan 90 degrees minus 30. This is also the same form. Again, cot theta, cot of 67 degrees multiplied by tan 42 degrees. I am writing as it is, remaining two terms, multiplied by tan 67 degrees. I am leaving it as it is. Now, still I am observing how can I simplify further. Yes, now of course 42 degrees 67 degrees is there is no relation. They are the complementary angles. No, so what is the sum? 42 plus 64 is 109 degrees. Of course there, that is not 90 degrees of course, but what else can you have? Think. Yes, 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 somebody got the answer right. What you have observed is correct. This is cot theta, this is tan theta. Angles are same. See this. We have, tell me what is tan theta? Tan theta is opposite by adjacent. Cot theta is adjacent by opposite, right? They are reciprocal of each other. And in other words, to put it another way, tan theta is sin theta by cos theta, and cot theta is cos theta by sin theta. You are supposed to remember these formulae also, right? So what have you observed? These two are complement. They are reciprocals of each other. Cot theta multiplied by tan theta is 1. This is a beautiful relation. They are reciprocal of each other. So in other, to put it in some other way, cot theta can be replaced by 1 by tan theta, right? In the same way, tan theta can be written as 1 by cot theta. Is it not? They are reciprocal of each other. Tan and cot are reciprocal of each other. Yes. So tell me now, cot 42 degrees. Can I write this as 1 by tan 42 degrees? Yes, because cot theta is 1 by tan theta multiplied by, I am again in the same way, these two, observe these two. This is cot 67 degrees, this is tan 67 degrees. Yes, they are in the same way. Tan theta, and of course you can use the formula directly also, or you write like this also. Anyway, this cot I am writing as 1 by tan, again 1 by tan 67 degrees I am writing. I am leaving the remaining terms as they are. Yes. What have I observed? This is tan 42 degrees, this is tan 45 degrees. Numerator, denominator. In the same way, this is tan 67 degrees, this is tan 67 degrees. They also got cancelled. So what is remaining? 1. Is it not? Yes, there. That is the question. So what in this question what have you done? You have observed the given angles. Of course, all tan terms are given. Angles here you have observed 48 degrees, 23 degrees, 42 degrees, 67 degrees are there. You have searched for complementary angles, because if you can find two complementary angles, you can use this formula. So you have searched for sum of two angles to be 90 degrees. Yes, 48 degrees and 42 degrees are such angles whose sum is 90 degrees, and the same way 23 degrees and 67 degrees is also giving you, they are also giving you some 90 degrees. So you have left these two as it is, you have converted these two terms like this. 48 you have written as 90 degrees minus 42. In the same way 23 degrees you have replaced that by 90 degrees minus 67 degrees. So you have used these relations. Tan 90 minus theta is cot theta, so you have written this as cot 42 degrees. This is cot 67 degrees, leaving the remaining two terms as it is. Now you have observed that these two angles are same, and but ratios are tan and cot. We know that they are reciprocal of each other. Product is 1. So clearly simply these two is 1 and product of these two is also 1. So 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. That's what you have done, right? Next, second part. Second part of question number 2. Yes. Show that cos 38 degrees multiplied by cos 52 degrees minus sin 38 degrees multiplied by sine 52 degrees is equal to 0. That is the question given. So left hand side part is this expression, right hand side part is 0. So what shall we do? Let us start at left hand side part and show that right hand, that is giving you on simplification right hand side part. See, what have you observed? Do you know the value of cos 38 degrees directly? No. Cos 52 degrees? No. This one? No. This one? No. So how will you think? Yes, thinking approach to the towards the question is important. How you are supposed to think to solve the question. That's what always you keep in mind. Yes, how shall we think? Yes, you are searching for complementary angles. You are searching if any two angles are complementary angles. That is, any sum of two angles is 90 degrees or not. Yes, this is 38 degrees. Of course, one more angle is 52 degrees. What is the sum? 38 degrees plus 52 degrees, of course, is 90 degrees. That's how the question is framed. Because he also wants you to use these formulae, these 6 formulae. That's why he is framing the questions like this. So 38 degrees can be replaced by 90 degrees minus 52 degrees. Yes, I have to do the same thing. So this is cos 90 degrees minus 52 degrees. In the same way, I will write this also 52 degrees. So 52 degrees can be replaced by how much? 90 degree minus 38 degrees, right? I am writing it like this. So this is cos. In the place of 52 degrees, I am writing 90 degrees minus 38 degrees. I am leaving the other term as it is. I am not converting that because I know that on simplification of the first term, I will get the second term. Obviously, difference is 0. Yes, you are going to see that. Tell me now. This is of the form now cos 90 degrees minus theta. What is cos 90 degrees minus theta? Sin theta. So this can be written as sin 52 degrees multiplied by, this is cos 90 degrees minus theta again. That is again sin theta. That is sin 38 degrees minus. Of course, I am leaving the term, this term, second term as it is. Sin 38 degrees multiplied by sin 52 degrees. Sin 52 degrees, yes. What have you observed? Yes, what you have observed is correct. These two terms are same, is it not? They are equal. Sin 52, sin 38. Sin 52, sin 38. Both are same product. Same. So this minus this is 0. Right? And this is second part of second question. Next, third question. Let us see question number 3. Yes, what is the question? If tan 2a is equal to cot a minus 18 degrees, where 2a is an acute angle, find the value of a. You are supposed to find the value of angle a. This is given. Yes, what shall we do? How shall we proceed? Of course, what are the other conditions he has mentioned, where 2a is an acute angle. Of course, in some questions 4a is an acute angle. He will mention it. In some other questions of this exercise, he will mention a and b are acute angles, because he wants you to solve the question easy, and of course all, so that all conditions are met and you can use this formula well. Of course, tell me now, you can use this formula anyway in this case also. Tell me, cot a minus, of course, cot of something is here, tan of something is here. What shall we do? Yes, let us use these relations. See, tan 90 degrees minus theta can be replaced by cot theta. Cot 90 minus theta, if you find, you can write that as tan theta. Yes, here tan of something is there, cot of some other thing is there. So let us start at one ratio. Let us use this formula and let us leave the other one as it is. Then you will get an idea. See, see this. I have started here. So tan of something. How can I write? See this. tan theta can be written as cot 90 degrees minus theta. I am writing this as cot 90 degrees minus 2a. Can I write like this or not? See this. Tan theta can be replaced by cot 90 degrees minus theta. That's what I have used here. Of course, I am leaving the right hand side part as it is. What have you observed now? These two are same now. Cot of something, cot of some other thing. So what can you write? Yes, in earlier exercise, of course, we have solved one question. If cos A is equal to cos B, show that A is equal to B, where A and B are acute. In the examples of that, before that exercise, we had sin A is equal to sin B. Show that A is equal to B, angle A is equal to angle B. Yes. In the same way, if A and B are acute, if sin A is equal to sin B, we can say that A is equal to B. In the same way, if cos A is equal to cos B, we can say that A is equal to B, angles. In the same way, if tan A is equal to tan B, A is equal to B. If cot A is equal to cot B, A is equal to B. Yes, if the angles are acute. Of course, it is mentioned that 2A is acute. Obviously, 90 degrees minus 2A will be acute angle. A minus 18 degrees also will be acute angle only. That is less than 90 only. So, we can easily directly write. You can say that these two angles are equal. So, 90 degrees minus 2A is equal to A minus 18 degrees. I can write like this. Right? Of course, you may write because 2A is acute, 90 degrees minus 2 is also acute angle, A minus 80 degrees is also acute angle. Even if you don't write this also, no problem. Okay, that is understood, of course. Now tell me, let us simplify further and find the value of A. Yes, take this here, 2A plus A on transposing. You bring this here on transposing, of course, adding 18 degrees on both sides, 90 degrees plus 18 degrees. So this is 2A plus A is 3A is equal to, how much is this? 108 degrees. So A is, on dividing both sides by 3, this is 30 degrees, right? So your answer is 36 degrees. 36 degrees. Yes, this is question number 3. Yes, next question. Let us see question number 4. If I am reminding you, if you have not subscribed so far to my channel, please subscribe. After watching this video, if you like it, you do like it, and share it to your friends so that they also will get benefited from this. Do some comment also, no problem, right? Let us see question number 4. What is given? If tan A is equal to cot B, tan A is equal to cot B, that is given. Prove that A plus B is equal to 90 degrees. Prove that. This is your target now. This is given. Very simple. Yes, straight. Yes, we have these relations, right? Cot theta can be written as 90 degrees minus theta. Tan theta can be written as cot of 90 degrees minus theta, and so on. Yes. In the same way, yes, you convert any one of these two expressions to another ratio and equate that. Yes. Anyway, if you leave it like this, you convert this. Cot theta can be written as tan 90 degrees minus theta. This can be written as tan 90 degrees minus b. Yes. So, yes, we have discussed earlier, right? If tan A is equal to tan B, then A is equal to B. So, where A and B are acute angles. Of course, clearly, even though it is not mentioned, it is supposed to be like that only, right? For your level, class 10, nothing more is expected from you. So, anyway, so you can equate these two angles. So, A is equal to 90 degrees minus B. So, on transposing or simply adding B on both sides, what is remaining? A plus B is equal to 90 degrees. That's all. Next, question number 5. Let us see question number 5. If sec 4a is equal to cosec a minus 20 degrees, where 4a is an acute angle, find the value of a. That is the question. A is dash. Yes, this is in the same way again. This is the secant, this is cosecant. Is there any relation between these two? Yes, secant of 90 degrees minus theta can be written as cosecant theta, and cosecant of 90 degrees minus theta can be written as secant theta. So you change the form of any one of these two ratios and equate. Let us leave it like this. Secant for left hand side, I am leaving it as it is. I am converting right hand side. Cosecant, of course, cosecant theta. See, cosecant theta can be written as secant 90 degrees minus theta. Yes, so I am writing in the place of cosecant secant. So I am supposed to write 90 degrees of that. 90 degrees minus of the angle, right? Because cosec theta is equal to secant 90 degrees minus theta. This formula we are using, right? Yes. Let us simplify further. So this is secant 90 degrees. I am expanding this bracket, right? 90 degrees minus a minus of minus plus 20 degrees. So this is secant 90 degrees plus 20 degrees is 110 degrees minus a. So what have you observed? Secant 4a is equal to secant 110 degrees minus a. We have discussed, yes, because it is mentioned 4a is an acute angle. So you can say that 110 minus a is also an acute angle. These two are acute angles. So directly you can equate the angles also, because these two ratios are same, right? So 4a is equal to 110 degrees minus a. So yes, adding a on both sides, 4a plus a is 110 degrees. So 5a is 110 degrees. So a, and dividing both sides by 5. This is 22 degrees, right? 5 22s are 110, right? So angle A is 22 degrees. That is the answer. Next question. This is a small exercise, right? So what is the next question? Question number 6. Yes, question number 6. What is given? If A, B, C are interior angles of triangle ABC, then show that. What is given? A, B, C are interior angles of triangle ABC. That is given. What can you infer from this? That means in a triangle ABC are angles. Interior angles, of course. What is the sum of the angles? Angles and property. 180 degrees. Let us say this is the equation. That is given, right? Yes. What you are supposed to show? Show that sine of B plus C by 2 is equal to cos of A by 2. This is what you are supposed to show. Yes. So it has got left hand side part, right hand side part. Let us start at left hand side part and simplify and show that that is equal to right hand side part. Or you can do like this also. You can start at right hand side part and simplify, and you can bring left hand side part also. Or another way also you can do. Start at left hand side part, convert this to some other form, leave it, start at right hand side part, convert this into some other form, leave it, show that these two are equal, then also this is true. Any of these three methods you can follow. What shall we do? Yes, let us start at left hand side part and let us bring right hand side part. What I have observed? LHS contains the angles BC. Right hand side part contains angle A. So let us start at this and bring a relation in terms of angle A. Yes, already we know we have this relation from the given condition. What is the condition given? ABC are interior angles of triangle ABC. So from that we have got that sum of the angles is 180 degrees. So A plus B plus C is 180. We have left hand side part, left hand side LHS I have considered now. Sine of B plus C by 2. I have started here. Yes, see from 1 in the place of course A plus B plus C is 180 degrees. I have B plus C here. So from this what can I write in the place of B plus C? 180 degrees minus A, can I write like this? Yes, transposing or simply subtracting A both sides. So in the place of B plus A I can write 180 degrees minus A. So I am writing it like this. Sine of 180 degrees minus A upon 2. Yes, I am dividing now. So this is sine, simplifying further. Now see, I have converted this expression in terms of ratio containing the angle A. Yes, I have eliminated B and C. Yes, using the given relation. Now I will simplify further and I will bring this right hand side part. Yes, tell me. I am dividing both the terms with 2. This is 180 degrees by 2 minus A by 2. Right? So this is 180 degrees by 2 is 90 degrees minus, of course, A by 2 I am leaving as it is. Yes, tell me. In which form is this? Sine of 90 degrees minus something. Yes, we have 6 relations. Sine of 90 degrees minus theta is cos theta. So I can write it as cos of this. That is cos A by 2. But what is that? Right hand side part. In that way, we have started at left hand side part and we have shown that left hand that is equal to right hand side part. Yes, this is the question. Question number 6, right? Oh, last question of the exercise, question number 7. Let us see. If you want, you can pause the video and see. Na? That's why, of course, I am bring it off, clearing it off. Right. Next question number 7. Express sine 67 degrees plus cos 75 degrees in terms of trigonometric ratios of angles between 0 degrees and 45 degrees. 0 degrees and 45 degrees. This is the question given. Express this in terms of trigonometric ratios containing this. Trigonometric ratios means 6 trigonometric ratios are there: sine, cos, tan, cosecant, secant, cot. Of course, 2 such ratios are given. Sine, cos are given. He is not bothered whether the same ratios are remaining or any of the remaining 4 ratios have come. But he is bothered about angles. He doesn't want this. He doesn't want to see these angles. These angles are greater than 45 degrees. Of course, he wants angles between 0 degrees and 45 degrees. Think, what shall we do? Yes, we shall use these relations. Yes, 67 degrees. 67 degrees can be, of course, I am in the mind I have calculated 90 degrees minus 67 degrees. Of course, what is the difference? 23 degrees. Is it not? 90 degrees minus 67 degrees is 23 degrees. In the same way, so 67 degrees can be written as 90 degrees minus 23 degrees, right? So in the place of 67 degrees, I will write 90 degrees minus 23 degrees. So this is sine 90 degrees minus 23 degrees I am writing. Plus in the same way, tell me, how about 75 degrees? Again, I am searching 90 degrees minus 75 degrees, how much? That's what I have seen. 90 degrees minus 75 degrees, of course, 15 degrees. So In the place of 75 degrees, I can write 90 degrees minus 15 degrees, is it not? Being this here, 90 degrees minus 50 degrees is 75 degrees, right? So in the place of 75, I will write this 90 minus 15. So this is cos 90 degrees minus 15 degrees. Yes, obviously we are now we are going to use this formula now. Yes, tell me now. This is of the form sine 90 degrees minus theta. Sine 90 minus theta is cos theta. So this is cos of 23 degrees plus in the same way cos 90 degrees minus theta. Cos 90 degrees minus theta is sine theta. So this is sine of 15 degrees. Yes, these two are same. But of course ratios, so these two are also trigonometric ratios, but angles are less than 45 degrees, between 0 and 45 degrees. His target is of course his wish is which came true here, right? Now we are able to convert the given ratios in terms of trigonometric ratios containing the angles between 0 degrees and 45 degrees. So this is the answer, right? This is exercise 7. Thank you. Sorry, this is exercise 8.3. Thank you.